Hello everybody, my name is RVLS and welcome back to another game of Kiss for the Petals, remembering how we met, aka Lesbians! 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 Okay, let's go. I don't believe it. I don't even remember what kind of accent I gave her last time. I don't believe. Okay, I'm just gonna make up a new one. Whatever, just do it. It's been a long time since I played it. I don't believe it. I never expected to get encounter incidents like this. Things from Roman novels happen in the real world after all. We were in the same class, and on top of that, her seat was right next to mine. Whatever. Spring. Oh, apparently I kind of fixed my full screen problem. Oh, that's great. That's kind of good, actually. What else? Screw it. Spring, the first day of a fresh new beginning, and my heart just wouldn't stop pounding. Ow! Oh my god. Okay, Belle, you need to stop doing that. Thank you. I know that's Japanese way of saying class has ended or school's ended, but jeez. Our homeroom entered and the class began, but I still wasn't able to calm down. I was constantly aware of the girl next to me, sitting there. Pull yourself together, girl. You can do this. No, actually, you know what? Just hit the panic button. You're done with it. There was a pause in the information we were being given, and the teacher scanned the room with her eyes. Once again? Did that happen already before? Hi! Everyone nodded in unison at the teacher's request. Oh, okay, so weird. So we're not gonna say I. Oh. Right? Oh, okay. At that moment, a murmur began spreading through the class. So good! That's not how that's not how Western education works! Oh, as far as I remember, here in the United States, all the girls love the bad boys. We don't want any of that studious crap bullshit. Sorry, Mike. I accidentally hit you. Girl, I don't think you're gonna get the perfect score, but at least try passing it. Thank you. I mean, I understand Japanese schools are so hard and everything, but jeez. Talk about a little bit way too high on achievement and everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, having a perfect score would be nice and everything, but jeez. Nah. I don't think I could achieve that no matter how hard I tried. Hey, you could always try. I mean, I don't say go perfect, but if you can go for it, go for it. It's love. I am a love doctor after all. I have a PhD in love. No, actually, I lied. I'll take that back. That's not even right. That was just so wrong in so many ways. It's not even funny. Actually, I didn't even mean to think about it. Jealousy? Really? Well, that's a thing. All throughout middle school, my grades had always been at the top. Even without a rival to compete against, I continued to work my hardest. But someone had been beating me all along. This black-haired girl sitting next to me. Even if I was feeling jealous, a sense of envy and admiration was also starting to well up. See, here's the thing. If you turn that envy into admiration, and basically turn that admiration into something hard work, you'd actually be more profitable rather than basically just staying at the envy part. That's actually a good life lesson right there. There was a storm of complex emotions swirling around inside me. It turns out it's not the one who's sitting next to you right now, Risa. I'm sorry, but it's not really her. I instinctively look at the girl next to me. It hadn't been said yet, but I already knew. She was the one. She was the chosen one. What?
皆さんお静かに。では綾瀬さん、前に出てきてください。
Wait, is your name Ayase Yue? No, probably not. Yeah, Petty. The teacher called the black-haired girl next to me, and she rose smoothly from her seat. A collective sigh rippled through the classroom at her imposing figure. Oh, really? She's probably... You know, anytime somebody says that in Japanese anime, they are always flawed. If I've learned my Japanese anime, everybody's a flawed character, including the supposedly perfect character. Everyone in class gave her their full attention. Well, yeah. And even her grades were remarkable. There really were people like that. The teacher wrote Ayase Miya on the board. Is this one of those things where those Japanese wording things are gonna be like, oh, Natsu is spring, or stuff like that, where you mix and match and everything, turn it into horizontal, vertical, or whatsoever, and then you break down these things? Probably. I don't know. She must have been seated next to me since both of our family names began with an A. Never in my life had I been so happy to have my name at the start of the alphabet. Right now, I wanted to thank the heavens. Hallelujah! After politely introducing herself, Ayase Miya-san flashed us a smile. Girl, you're falling in love. Already on the first day. Wow. That's like a new world record right there. She was really working her charms on me. Pshaw. Just fan? And you're only a girl A? No. Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be the lover of this girl. No, sorry, I got first dibs. Even though she had heard them, Miya-san didn't react and instead regarded us quietly. Okay, back up. Who's this Shizuku? Who's this Shizuku? That's Shizuku right there. Why is that a name drop right there? I've been wondering, how does Japan even put up with their note taking and all that stuff? I mean, they have to write all these weird ass symbols like a T with a P on it, or with a cross with a stick man or something, or I don't know. How does Japan even note take anyway? Well, that was short. At that point, everyone in the class started giving their introductions. I had been going to St. Michael's for several years, but there were still a number of girls I had never spoken to, or whose faces I recognized but names I didn't know. So this was the perfect opportunity to reacquaint myself. Hey guys, what's up? So you're C. Okay, got it.
次は後ろの方、どうぞ。
どうぞ。
もうすぐ私にも回ってくるわね。
You're kind of excited about that. As I listened to everyone else's introductions, I was deciding what I wanted to say
大体
myself.
決めたけど、でも少し真面目すぎるかしら。
Don't worry, girl, just say it out loud. I really didn't want anyone knowing that I like romance novels and collecting stuffed animals, so I definitely couldn't tell them about that. Which meant my introduction was going to have to be pretty
で
boring.
もこれが私、安住リサなんだから、ありのままの自分でいいわよね。
Famous last words, because next you'll basically tell all those romantic novels and collect stuffed animals. Famous last words. Famous last words. I knew there were some people who said things like that at their high school or even corporate debuts. But if I forced myself here, even if I said things that made me popular or got me positive attention, it would just come back to haunt me
この
later.
真面目すぎる性格のせいで、深い付き合いの友達ができないって事実もあることはあるけれどね。
Hey, excuse me.
はい。では次の方。
Yes, ma'am. They managed to work their way up to me that I had been contemplating.
はい、安住リサです。
A solemn murmur spread through the class as I
安
stood.
住リサさん。いつも成績優秀者の中に入ってる方ね。
今年もリサさんと一緒のクラスだなんて、私たちついてますわね。
Okay. I mean, honestly, even if you were classmates with a girl at the top of the class, we weren't all that excited back when I was still in high school.
まあ、そんなすごいお方なんですか？
Nah. Well, she was kind of impressive. The real life one, the one I had the classmate a long time ago, yes. She was a pretty interesting girl. Yeah, she was a pretty interesting girl. Yeah, too bad I never. Yeah, she knew ballet, she knew splits. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm talking about those one classmate of a girl that, which was actually, she was, to be fair though, she was really pretty. I'm not even gonna lie about that. She was really pretty.
とても頼りになる方よ。
I don't know about that.
彼女がいれば、このクラスは反対ですわね。
Famous last words. Famous last words.
クラス委員長はもうリサさんで決まりですわね。なんだか注目されているような。
Please don't focus
私
on
が
me. Don't notice me right now, senpai! Oh wait, we're not the senpai here. I was a little bit nervous, but first things first, I had to introduce myself.
今まで通りに勉学に力を入れながら一日一日を有意義に過ごせるように頑張りたいと思います。皆さんよろしくお願いします。
Okay, that was pretty impressive, I would have to say.
はい、いいですよ。では次の方。
That loud clap. That didn't seem to go too badly, but I wondered if it was a little too short. When I returned to my seat, Mia-san gave me an intense look. She had really paid attention during my introduction. This is love at first sight. What on earth was she thinking?
あなた結構有名人なのね。
Alright. Oh yeah, that blushing right there. That's really the first sign of love right there. Is her mouth showing up? Oh wow, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, that's right. I disabled it. Ha! Great.
いいの。これからよろしくお願いします。安住リサさん。
No. You have to rephrase that, Mia. It's I'm looking forward to loving you, Azumi Risa-san. Yeah, that's basically what you're supposed to say. Not that one, because that. I mean, granted, as much as awesome and everything, you're gonna fall in love.
こちらこそよろしくね、綾瀬みやさん。
Having the lovely Mia-san look at me like that, having her lovely lips say my name.
なんか素敵。みやさんの隣の席でよかった。
You're that excited, huh? I wonder if I maximize this. Oh, there it is. Yep, That's much better. I didn't want to ruin the screen. I dare say I was the first person in our class to actually talk to her. That made me feel a bit special. Several people glanced in our direction to check us out. My heart was racing and my voice trembled a little bit. Just go attack already.
ちょうど全員の自己紹介も済んだところですね。では今日はここで終わりにします。
Sheesh, that is the shortest orientation I've ever seen in a school in like a long time. What? Oops, sorry. That was going to be the end of my conversation with Miya-san for today. But tomorrow, classes will be starting for real, and then I'd definitely have a chance to talk with her more. Now, if I remember correctly, my high school years, orientation was usually an entire week before we even started. Okay, not an entire week, but at least about 3 days before the real classes started. This was really quick. Sheesh.
Miya-san, とても優秀なんですもの。きっと勉強の話なんかもできるかもしれないわね。楽しみかも。
I bet on the something. I bet on the something. Achievement unlocked. I'm going to be a fan of this Miya-san. I don't know if it popped up here on the Steam and everything, but my god. I don't know if the Steam did pop up here but on the recording, but that's basically what it popped up on the top right. Which I'll probably just hide in the black bar anyway, so whatever. Several days had passed since the entrance ceremony. Whoa, time skip already. I, along with everyone else, had gotten to a pretty good rhythm with our classes, and each of us had more or less figured out our rules. Yeah, go for it. Wait, you're class president? Or class representative? Sure. She's kind of popular. In the mornings, no sooner would I enter the classroom than I would be bombarded with questions from classmates. At some point, I had become something of a leader figure to this group of meek, refined young ladies. But because of that, I couldn't even get to my destination. That is to say, my seat. Damn it, girls! I wanna have my date with my own girl, damn it! Give me space! For I need a date! Wow, that was a little bit intense. I was so busy answering questions, I didn't manage to break free until right before class was about to start. No. Finally my heart is now relaxed. As I finally made it to my seat, Miya-san, wearing a gentle smile, greeted me in the traditional St. Michael's Day way. She had been quietly reading a book. Because she's only interested in you, girl. That's about it. I remember my day one in high school, and a lot of people thought I was a really smart guy. No, I was not. I was definitely not a smart guy. In fact, I probably was one of the dumbasses. As I pondered that, and perhaps because I was staring at her, Miya-san noticed my gaze and looked up from her book. Cock blocked by the bell. Well, GG, no RE. Miya-san, are you getting sent out of school? Is what I wanted to ask her. Our homeroom teacher just came in just as the class bell rang. Sheesh, these teachers are very punctual.
皆さん、 授業に入る前にちょっと聞いてください。そろそろクラス委員を決めたいと思うのですが。
Oh, you haven't even introduced your class intro yet? Really?
そういえばまだ決まっておりませんでしたわね。
I vote for girl A. I very much vote for girl A. Not gonna stop me.
なんだかすっかりリサさんが委員のようなつもりでおりました。
No, I definitely did not.
私もです。
Are you sure about that?
私もまだ委員でもないのに雑用とかいろいろやっていたような気がするわ。
That's because he kept getting volunteered on. Excuse me. Wow. I'm about all
で推薦してもよろしいのですが、立候補なさる方はいますか？
I vote for girl A. I still vote for girl A. The teacher suddenly looked into my direction. Did that mean... I raised my hand without any hesitation.
やってもらえますか？
No, girl, don't volunteer. Last time I volunteered on something, I highly regretted it.
はい、私でよろしければ。
では、皆さんの意見はどうですか？
I vote for girl A.
異論はありません。クラス委員はリサさんの他にはいらっしゃいませんわ。
There was something about that the last part, but say what?
それでは安住さん、よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
では、少し連絡事項がありますので、放課後職員室に来てくださいね。
This is where the nightmare begins. This was basically the same pattern that things that followed in middle school.
頑張ろう。
Oh girl, you have done goofy.
クラス委員か。
Yep, class intro. When she brought it up, the teacher had immediately looked into my direction. Even my high school teacher had given me her approval right away. It made me happy.
自分を裏切らないわよね。
To be a master. The term of a St. Michael's class representative was 3 months, but I was planning to volunteer myself next time. Girl, are you trying to run for Prime Minister? I don't know. Would Japan even accept a Japanese girl Prime Minister? That's kind of interesting. I mean, this is Japan we're talking about. This is not exactly just some random ass country out there, but yeah, this is Japan we're talking about. It could in a few years. Oh, what the hell? While I was thinking it over, I sensed eyes on me from the negative scheme.
どうかしたの？
No, there's nothing wrong. Was I acting strange somehow? The corners of her mouth were curled up. It almost looked like she was laughing. Because she is!
さっきはすごかったわね。満場一致でクラス委員に選ばれるなんて本当に優秀なのね。リサさん。
Nah.
そんなことないわよ。
You know, sometimes I keep forgetting that Japanese have probably one of the most humble things ever, because if you try deciding to do something that's like, oh yeah, I'm actually one of those, then like for example, person A basically praises you, somebody praises you, and you basically say, no, that's not really real, that's Japanese politeness. But if a person praises you and you actually say, yeah, that's just like me, turns out, oh man, you are probably one of the rudest people, the rudest Japanese person that person has ever met. Yeah. Apparently, you have to basically put them down for a compliment. If not, then yeah. Which is kind of harsh, actually. But it's Japan, so whatever. Hearing her say that with such a gentle smile, it really made my heart race for some reason.
すごいことだと思うわ。ありがとう、ミヤさん。
No. It was a little embarrassing being praised by someone truly remarkable like Mia-san. So wait, would Mia-san be interested in committee duties as well? At all? Our class representative was the only thing we had decided so far. So if she was interested, I'd be happy to explain how everything
ミヤ
worked.
さんは何か委員の仕事は？
リサさん、さすがですわね。
やっぱりクラス委員はリサさんに決まりましたね。ありがとう。
the hell had just interrupted our conversation? How rude. But Mia-san didn't seem particularly bothered by it. In fact, she was already getting ready for next period. Wow, that was quick. Not this way, senpai! Oh, don't worry. I'm very perfectly fine. These are just blushed cheeks and everything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's just be going hot-blooded and everything. Oh, shit! Sorry about that. I accidentally did the mouse move. I'm perfectly fine, girls. I can't really tell because that's basically the same face that you've had ever since the beginning of this entire series. So no, I don't know. It was kind of strange though. Whenever other people praised me, I had no trouble handling it. But when it was Mia-san, it made me really giddy for some reason. That's because you fell in love with her. That's because you have a girl crush on her. And that's very normal in this setting. Excuse me. After school, I went to the teacher's lounge as the teacher had instructed me. Sheesh. She handed me a sack of papers and explained them to me. Oh my god, excuse me! I don't know why. Well, it's kind of almost my sleeping time actually, but I can handle it. I can handle a few more minutes. Just rely on me. I will make sure everything will get screwed up sooner or later. Okay, never mind. Maybe this girl's more responsible than I will ever be. This is why I was never. This is why I did not want to run as class president. No, lady, no. Bad news. Bad news. Don't even think about it. Do you want me to fall in love with her? Do you want me to do that one right away? Because that can be arranged. Yes? My voice started to tremble a little, suddenly hearing Mia-san's name out loud. Wow, are you already on first name basis with her on your head? Okay. The teacher had me thinking the same thing I was. It seemed like Mia-san hadn't assimilated into the class very well yet. Although it wasn't that surprising considering she had transferred from outside the school. Girl, I already had made friends on day 2 already. Probably even as fast as day 1. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay. Yoroshiku. Bye. I had taken an interest in her anyway, and was already wanting to get more involved with her, as rare as that was for me. Yeah, she does. Would you like to rephrase that into if we could become lovers? First, it would be just as class representative, but if eventually we could become real friends, then we could try falling in love with each other, and then yes. Speak of the devil, here she came now. No, not really.
アさんを意識してしまいそうだったわ。
There was just something mysterious about her.
でももっと話をしていけばきっと他の子と同じように話せるようになるわよね。
And then I'll feel jealous and I'll pretty much That is my senpai! Probably, I don't know.
とは言ったものの、あれから数日経ったけれど何の進展もないのよね。
Girl! You have made an epic fail right off the bat. Impeachment! I vote for impeachment! I vote for impeachment! I told you! Girl A should have been the class representative! Girl A should have been the class representative. I mean, I told you guys right off the outset. Not that it matters anyway, but whatever, screw it. Anyway guys, it's been a long time already, so I'm gonna end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the other videos I've done. Excuse me, let me save you first. I'm gonna save you there. Okay, back. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the other videos I've done in the description down below or at the annotations at the end of this video. Like it if you like it, dislike it, comment, subscribe, push every single button you see down there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So long. Bye-bye.
Hi! Oh my god! Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
I don't know what that. It is a good idea. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find out